Oh, come on.
Carly is in need of a second date update this morning, and we're going to try to help her out. Hey, Carly.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm still not sure I want to do this. I don't know. My friends promised me be gentle. Please be gentle.
I think we're pretty gentle.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty good at hand-holding people through these things.
I agree.
And let's start from the beginning. How did you meet Seth?
We met at work. Don't worry, we don't work directly with each other, but our two companies, they collaborated on some projects together. And then when the project that we were working on wrapped up, he asked if I'd like to grab dinner.
I see.
Oh, nice.
I think, I would be okay if you were dating in the workplace. We have people here who are married.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it would be different if it was like a supervisory role.
Mm-hmm.
Your boss was your husband or something. That might be.
Yeah.
Or your boyfriend.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like that. It was really spontaneous. It was unexpected. It was exciting, though, because I was kind of crushing on him. Like, I noticed him, and I was interested, but I'm not the type to say anything, and I'm not going to make a move. So when he asked me, I was like, yeah, that was cool.
Lucky break.
Yeah.
So how'd the first date go?
It went good.
What'd you guys do?
We had a couple of drinks. We had dinner. We talked. It was all good. I mean, everything was good. I thought we had a connection. We seemed to have good chemistry. I don't know. Like, I'll admit I was a little bit nervous just because as I said, I was kind of crushing on him, but I don't know. When he asked me out so unexpectedly, it just it felt very whirlwind, Mm-hmm. So I just hope I didn't come across as uncomfortable or awkward, Like, I don't think I did. So I don't know. I mean, when we left, he walked me to my car, and I thanked him, and I gave him a hug, and I told him that I'd like to see him again, and he said that would be great. So he didn't say I do not want to see you. So
He said that would be great.
Oh, that'd be great. Yes, that'd be great.
Now, when Jeff says that'd be great, it usually doesn't mean that'd be great.
No?
No. It usually means there's not a shot in hell he's going to do whatever it is that he's saying would be great.
Yeah. But that's just me.
That is Jeff.
Not true for everybody.
No.
Oh, man, I don't know. Now I'm worried. That's what his...
I mean, Jen knows me, so she can detect those little nuances in the tone of my voice or the expression on my face. Mm-hmm. But if you're meeting someone, if you met me for the first time, do you think you'd be able to pick up that vibe?
I don't know. Depends on which facial expression you're pairing with it, because some of your facial expressions will give it away.
Yeah.
I think you're hard to read. Like, I don't ever really know, like, I mean, now I know you, but if I had just met you, I think people would be like,
I don't know about that guy.
Is Jeff okay?
Yeah, because I have a resting bitch face is why.
But you also have like a very dry sense of humor, which I really enjoy. But for some people, it might come off like, is Jeff mad? Is he okay?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah. They don't know you.
Understand it. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the case with him. I don't know.
Right.
He may have meant it.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I texted him the next morning, and I thanked him again, and I never got anything back. So I don't know. I hope you guys can figure it out.
Okay.
Me too.
Any other clues besides your overall nervousness on the date, thinking you might have given yourself away? Is there anything else that you think could have played a role in him distancing, if that is in fact what he's doing?
Honestly, I have no idea. It seemed to go fine. Like more than fine. We seem to be having a good time. I mean, I guess I don't know if I'm just not picking up on it or what,
Well, then why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call Seth and see what he thought of Carly for real and whether or not there's any chance of a great second date. Next, with Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. Okay, Carly met Seth on a work project. They don't work for the same company, but their companies collaborated for a time. And when the project was over, lucky for her, he asked her out. And I say lucky for her because she kind of had a little thing for him. So I don't know if he just picked up on it or if it was a mutual attraction. But
do most men pick up? Like, what does a woman have to do for a man to realize that she might have a little bit of a thing for him?
Just pay a little tiny bit of attention to us.
That's
and instantly
all it
we
takes.
think you want us.
We want to have your children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she talked to me. She totally wants me to.
Or it's the complete opposite. You need to say, I am interested in you. Let us go on a date together.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think both has happened to you, hasn't it, Jeff? That you were oblivious that she had a thing for you.
I've been accused of being oblivious.
Yes.
But I think most men think just because a woman pays a little attention to them or they're nice to them or they're polite, that means they want them.
They got a shot.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying I have a chance. So they had a lovely, seemingly lovely dinner, despite the fact she was a little nervous because she really had it for this guy. But it was fun. And when it was over, he walked her to her car. She thanked him, gave him a hug, said she'd really like to see him again. And he said, quote, that would be great. Mm-hmm. Whether or not he meant it or if he was sincere. Or if
How did he fall off the planet?
Some other issue at play here. We're about to find out. Unless there's anything else you thought of, Carly, that you'd like to add before we call Seth.
No, I mean, that was kind of the entirety of it, which is why I'm so surprised.
Okay, let's call Seth and see what's up.
Hello.
Hello, Seth.
Yeah, who's calling, please?
It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you this morning?
I'm good, man. Did I win something?
We're giving away dinners, Seth.
Yes, we
3
are.
dinners for you and a guest. If you're willing, if you agree to go out with Carly again.
Is this a trick or something?
No trick. All you got to do is say yes.
I mean, I would consider it maybe.
Well, first of all, what have you been up to? Because we spoke with her, and she said, by the way, you're a great guy.
She likes
Obviously,
you.
yeah, she liked you. She really enjoyed working with you, and she enjoyed dinner with you. And she was telling us about your date. She's a fan of our show, so we talk every now and then.
Okay.
And she gave us the scoop. And evidently, it's been a bit since she last heard from you, so we just wanted to follow up and see if the feeling was mutual or you're just not that into her.
I actually really did like her. She's a cool chick, but I don't know. It was a good date. Actually, I was actually really excited. I thought she was super cool. We had fun working together. There's a reason I asked her out.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe this is a thing that I have a problem with, but we went to dinner, right? We're having a great time. We're having drinks. We're engaging with each other. So how some restaurants have a TV in the corner or whatever, and sometimes they have the news on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, she was glued to the television.
Oh.
Distracted.
Well, it wasn't just distracted, man. It was have you ever been to dinner with somebody and they have their phone out the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. I felt like I was competing with the television for her attention or something.
I'm sitting right here, and Jen is scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or whatever.
It's just going and going.
And we're sitting here having a conversation with you, and she's scrolling through Facebook.
Yep.
So I totally understand what you're saying.
Exactly, dude.
It's how we concentrate, Jeff.
Sometimes it's how we hone in and focus.
I mean, what was on TV? Was it the news?
Yeah, it was like a news station.
I mean, was it the Queen had died or something crazy like that? Or was it just,
was a good thing, man.
any old day?
I don't even remember what was on TV, to be honest with you. But, I'm not a news guy. I know it's important to keep up with what's going on, but, not when you're at dinner, I can understand if we're, immediately under some kind of attack and I need to, do something right in the moment. But,
Yeah.
A major breaking news story.
well, they have it, I feel like nowadays, especially in our country and, what's going on and everything, we really have to be disciplined about how we handle this kind of stuff. Otherwise, it can just take over your life, But she was into it and we got to do this. And
Yeah, we're having a dinner here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check in later.
I get your point.
That drives me nuts, too. We actually,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is
at our house, when we all sit down for dinner, we pause the TV or turn it off completely.
Yeah.
Because I will have seen people while we're having conversation, turn over to the TV to see what's going on, even if it's a commercial.
Same here. Like, if Chris and I are trying to have a conversation, if we're sitting in the family room and we're talking and the TV is on, even softly, it's so distracting to me. I have to shut it off. I can't even mute it. I got to shut it off because it's a visual distraction when I'm trying to focus on her.
Right.
I have a hard enough time listening.
So true.
I mean, I think this is a pretty common thing in our culture now, man. We know that thing wants our attention.
Well,
everything wants our attention. I mean, it's TVs and phones and smartwatches and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got 4 phones in the studio, and we're looking at 8 different monitors that literally are surrounding us.
Those are TVs, and then we each have computers. Jeff has multiple computers in front of him,
3,
and then
4, 5, 6.
each
We
of
all
us
have our
have our
phones.
own.
Yeah.
And the phone.
Yeah.
And the window.
There's a lot, multiple windows.
Yeah.
Seeing outside,
It's
hallways.
distracting.
There's a lot going on.
11.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to focus.
I just counted how many screens total are within my line of sight that are facing me, and there are 17. There's 3 in there, there's 8 in here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 directly in front of me.
Yep. It makes it very difficult.
Yet here we are having a fully involved conversation.
Doing our best. Or are we? Could the conversation be even more fully involved if all this crap wasn't here?
Probably.
Carly,
Yeah.
you got sucked in, huh?
Okay, I didn't see this coming at all.
Dude, you guys didn't tell me she was on the line.
Oh, sorry. Carly's on the other line.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have been looking at the screens, you would have remembered to tell him that.
I would have. Exactly right. And instead, I'm sitting here watching Let's Make a Deal.
Is the Game Show Network on?
No, it's the new one that's still on because it's just as crappy as it was 30 years ago.
Gotcha.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. If you didn't want to talk about it, why did you keep asking questions about the story? Like, you seemed really, really interested. And I don't know. I mean, it was a breaking story. I was just noticing what was happening. It's not like I was obsessed or anything. It just, I don't know.
Were you using it as a conversation launcher?
No, I mean, honestly, it was kind of distracting to me that the TV was on, but once it got my attention, I just kind of, it was something that was
Got
interesting
sucked in,
Yeah.
to me. Yeah.
I get that.
I feel bad, but
Did you guys eat at the bar? Kristen and I do that a lot. We'll
Eat at
just
the bar?
Eat at the bar, yeah. But then that's what happens. Like, you're sitting side by side with each other, and the TV's in front of you. I don't feel the conversation is
No, it's not
not very
designed for
present.
connection, the
Right.
seating arrangement.
What'd you say, Free?
It's not very present. Like, you're not present because there's so many. Also at the bar, besides the TV, I am really bad about listening to other people's conversations. Like, the people next to us, if they start fighting or if it's their first date. And
that's the best.
sometimes we make like a game of it. We'll be like, hey, first date, like we'll point to the corner, like first date or, single dad or whatever it is. But it's just distracting. I'm on a first date.
Do you guys ever pretend you're on a first date when you're at the bar?
Sometimes.
Does he
I
ever
would
try to pick you up? I'm a stranger. Come pick me up.
No, I always am picking him up. Hey, good looking. Yeah. What are you doing here?
Well, Seth, what if we did this? Like, what if we offered to send you guys to dinner and you guys promise that you actually get a table and don't eat at the bar?
I mean, like, I feel bad because I should have just said something, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. I feel bad that I said all that and I didn't know she was listening.
Sorry about. Well, that's the point of second date update. I mean, we want to know the truth
for the honesty here.
Mm-hmm.
Carly, I'm sorry. I should have just said something.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I wasn't trying to be rude. I apologize.
Oh, good. You get a take two. That's what second dates are for. You go out again, sit face to face at a table.
Yeah, I mean, dude, dating's hard nowadays, man. It's so, everything's weird. So I was just overthinking it, probably.
Yeah,
everything's weird. We're all weird.
Everybody's weird.
We're all just trying to figure it out. All right, guys. How about this? Seth, we'll set this up with Carly, so you'll be hearing from her again soon. Please give her the courtesy of a response, assuming you're still up for the second date.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And best of luck to you two.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, take it easy.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. If you need help with the second date update, you can always email us, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. It is Valentine's Day. It's 7:25 right now. We're going to see some sunshine for the first part of the day, and then it's going to kind of get a little cloudier as the day goes on. High 60. We have a whole list of things. What do you want to do next, Fritch? We can call our significant others. We can play some audio back from our visits to Hartwell and Loveland.
I feel like maybe we should check in with one of our lovers.
Okay.
I did put up some of our pictures, though, on our Hartwell and Loveland adventures.
Okay. We'll call Chris next. I'll leave the room. You and Jen can talk to him.
Okay.
About Valentine's Day or whatever. We are also playing love songs this morning, and we're going to get to one that you and I collectively enjoy. We'll do that.